All right, we should be live. Good, I guess very late afternoon, more like evening, although I think I put afternoon in the title. It is Thursday, August 3rd, 7:57 p.m. and about 18 degrees Celsius here in Paris, or Paris, France. I hope everyone is doing well. This is not going to be a long live stream. I had planned on doing a long one tomorrow, but it was raining today, so our plans got rearranged a little bit, so I'll be most likely not able to stream tomorrow. So I thought I would sneak out just before heading out for dinner and get a quick live stream. This one is, that was loud. This one is just around my hotel. Earlier today I visited the Champs-Élysées as well as the Arc de Triomphe, that area, and I did a walking video. I see Vivian Johnson in the chat, Shivlin, Bright, Wesley, April Wine, Harjot. I believe this street here is Avenue, it's Republic Avenue. Let's just go with the English. How does that sound? And there I am in France. I do not have the gimbal with me. We are live streaming without the gimbal. Well, these people are jaywalking. You know what they say, when in France. But hello, everyone. So I'm going to loop around to a public square near Republic Station. Let me take a look at Google Maps here and see. So I want to go in the direction I'm facing, but instead we're going in this direction. Oh well, let's go on this road for a little bit. It looks like there's stuff going on. We are randomly exploring a part of Paris I have yet to go to. I'm walking away from where I normally do. Sorry for the very uninformed live stream, but at least you get a look at the streets. Like I said, it's been raining much of the day. You could probably see that. Jellybean can't hear me. She's on a bus. Well, who's Ja? Hey, it's Pizza Mario. Well, look at this street. Got a little boulevard we could go down. Let's walk down this boulevard and then I'll see if I can loop back up to this street. How is that? It is 8 p.m. here and it's still very light out. Hopefully the audio and video are coming in clear. This is something there's a whole lot of in France, these cafes. Very affordable alcohol and coffee. Let me just double check the stream. I wanted to do some famous places on the live stream, so hopefully the next time I'm out and streaming will be somewhere a little different. Okay, the video looks okay. I was a little worried because it's starting to get a bit dark and it won't work all that well. But let's see, what street are we on? According to Google Maps, this is Rue Jean-Pierre Timbode. Okay. Lisa in the house. So like I said, this isn't going to be a super long stream. I was hoping to do one tomorrow, but thanks to the rain today, I'll be doing something very different tomorrow. There's so many little cafes and shops. So much good food to be had. Although, I'm a little embarrassed to say where I made a pit stop for lunch today. A spicy love story. Look at this area. This area is great. There's a all-you-can-eat steak frites restaurant that I think is going to be on the menu for tonight. But we're just wandering around and exploring some random neighborhoods. George says bonsoir. Hey, we found a laundromat. That could be handy. I'm doing some sink laundry right now. A place called Rosa Parks. Shiblin mentioning some other YouTubers and streamers in Paris. Yeah, the one that I know of is Jay Swanson. He's made a guide around here. The Cosmos Hotel. I literally decided to do this stream 10 minutes ago, so I did not do any homework or brushing up on where we're going. I literally just grabbed my camera and decided to do a little wander. Jay Smith says bonjour, Johnny and friends. So far I found no dinguses or anything like that here, but you never know. This is a very walkable city. It also seems to be very bikeable. All right, what street is this? It's one of those cities that every time you get to a major street, there's just stuff going on. Cafes, people. I do have an unlimited transit pass on me. I think it was 44 euros for 5 days. Not the best deal. At this time of year in August, some of the shops are closed up. It's a very popular time for local people to get out of town. Last night I went on a cruise. Sorry, my throat is. I went on a river cruise along the Seine. Got to see the Eiffel Tower up close. I posted a video of that. Do you plan on doing any biking videos in Paris? I do not have my chest mount, unfortunately. So the answer to that is no. I would like to. They've got a pretty good system of renting. I would probably do an e-scooter video rather than a cycling video. But we found a metro station, and this is not far from my hotel. I wonder what station this is. And I wonder what line on it, or line it is. They only have a billion. Line 3. Where I'm staying is near line 9, right near Republic Station. And we've got one of these cute outdoor cafes. If you're wondering what the menu is like, oh, this looks like a tapas. I think that was a tapas restaurant. So there we are. Avenue de la Republique. Someone said McDonald's, it is. Should we stop and get a drink for happy hour? Pints of beer. Amstel. Hello.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just looking at the menu.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you want to go for the publicity or how we do?
We're live streaming right now,
Okay.
but most of the viewers are Canadian.
That's Canadian, alright. So just if you want, you can show even the menu. It's right in English. So
There you go. $10.50 for a burrata. 6 escargot, $9.90. Bill Chow says, how are the price levels in France compared to Thailand and Korea? They're more, but lower than Toronto. And look at that. You get a pint of beer for €4. An IPA for $7, Heineken for $6. Not bad. Amar says $6 for cocktails. Cheap. Yeah, they've got wine everywhere, and it's like $3-4 a bottle in a lot of places. I've heard a very popular thing, in fact, something I'm going to do tomorrow that I was supposed to do today, is grab a bottle of wine and some baguette bread and head to the Eiffel Tower and have a little picnic there. All right, so I'm gonna cross the street. There's a public square I want to make my way over to. I'm actually very much so going in the wrong direction. So we've got the red light, meaning do not cross. Any restrooms if you should drink liquids? Oh, I'm going to loop back around to the hotel after this. Look at this gas station. Have you ever seen a gas station like this? Mike Landry, $10. Enjoy your time away. Thanks for the stream. Thank you, Mike Landry. And Jellybean, $149. Thank you, Jellybean. Mike Landry and Jellybean. Thank you so much, guys. And Mike, I will enjoy my time away. I've kind of partially edited my Toronto to Paris video. And then I have one I made this afternoon, so that's 2 videos coming up at least. Sandwiches, panini, crepes, burger. What a funky gas station. And you know I'm on vacation when I don't even get mad at people biking on the sidewalk. And Every street I come across is just loaded with these sidewalk cafes. Better get moving. Like, look at this. I have no idea how old most of these buildings are. Jeanette says, interesting gas station. Indeed. Oh, Jeanette, for a bottle of wine, 20 bucks. Jeanette, 20 bucks for a bottle of wine. That's gonna get me more than a bottle of wine. It's gonna get me like 3 or 4 bottles of wine. So we're now back on Avenue Republic. I can't wait to read the comments of my videos, everyone telling me I'm pronouncing everything wrong. There's an electric bus. Well, thank you again, Jeanette. Are you going to visit Poland during my trip? No, I've got one more destination after this. Part vacation, part YouTube trip. And again, I apologize if the video isn't as smooth as normal. I didn't bring the gimbal. We're just using the smartphone on a selfie stick. You've been doing good, très bien. Look at this, a karaoke box? What is a karaoke box? That's weird. I'm having one of those moments of like, am I where I think I am? I might not be where I think I am moments. Well, I'm still on Avenue Republic. So at one point, sorry, I'm just typing something into a okay, we're gonna go left at the next major street. Is Paris as bad as they say? Paris is pretty awesome. It's not as expensive as I thought it would be, other than like the hotel and the flight. People have been super friendly. I find the interactions with like store clerks and restaurant staff have certainly been friendlier than what you encounter in Montreal. People are very understanding if you don't speak French. There does seem to be a lack of convenience stores. All right, one of these streets I want to go, okay, maybe it's the next one. Look, there's a Thai restaurant. All right, I think I'm gonna go left here. Another sidewalk cafe. This looks like a nice pedestrian friendly street as well up ahead. Do, 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 do. This street's got a big park in it. So guys, I'm sometimes taking my eyes off the chat, trying not to get run over or hit by anyone or anything. There's just a dude walking around barefoot. Better. So this is Jean-Pierre Timbaud, according to that sign. Hello, Red River, Colorado. Guy's just pacing up and down barefoot. Okie dokie. We're just gonna keep marching along this street here. Is it better than Amsterdam? There's a good question. Is this better than Amsterdam? I don't think so. Or I don't think that's a possible question to answer fairly. New subscriber here, is this a 100% solo travel? No, I'm with some friends, but I'm alone right now. I did the last trip, the Korea, Thailand, Vietnam trip solo. I ran into Jeff Lepard and some other friendly folks, but that one was mostly solo. But, ooh, look at this. Should I go buy some clothes? But to answer the Paris versus Amsterdam question, based on my limited impressions of Paris, I would say if you could only go to one, come here. It kind of feels like Amsterdam on steroids. Everything's like bigger, wider. Amsterdam kind of has a bit of a Disney World feel to it, at least the touristy area where I stayed. Hey, look, a Fran Prix. So my hotel is right around the corner from here. And there is where I got all my supplies. Robert's only been to Amsterdam on the continent. How good is your French? It is non-existent. I dropped French the first chance I had in high school. All those years learning the language, and here I am with much better Korean than French. But honestly, it has not been necessary. I do drop my greetings in French whenever possible, but this, I think, is one of, if not the most tourist-friendly cities in the world. But do look both ways whenever you step over a bike lane here. All right, let's see. There's a square I wanted to go to. But I think I can keep going along this street here. I'm trying not to get lost or stray too far from the hotel. Therese's Franprix equals 7-Eleven. It's more like a mini supermarket, actually. That one has a lot more to offer than any 7-Eleven I've ever been to. Hey, a laundromat. Boucherie restaurant. Herman says bonjour, bienvenue à Paris. Look at that. Oh, like dive bar. It's definitely got a pretty cool drinking culture here. Vivian says remember to hit the like button and subscribe. Yes. Please do. If you're wondering what neighborhood this is, just look up Republic Station in Google. We're right around the corner from it. Boucherie is a butcher shop, says Ibrin. Hey, we found some art. Will I be joining any protests today? No. Thai restaurant by Ya Lamai. And says good evening. Lisa says good grit. I think Paris is a city that probably doesn't feel like it changes a whole lot just because the streetscape is basically bound by these buildings, which, unless there's like a fire, are really in no danger of being replaced. Ooh. I just jaywalked. There's a busy place. That's a really popular spot. Get a beret yet? I don't think I've even seen anyone wearing a beret. I just think I know where I'm going. Like I said, this isn't going to be a super long stream. But I wanted to get out and do something. Let's see. Lisa says great art. Well, there's a big wall of art coming up. Look at this. It's got Daniel Besant vibes to it. David Clippert, 747. God bless Johnny Strides and bonjour. Thank you, David Clippert. And we've hit 300 viewers, exactly 30 minutes into the stream. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in. Hey, look at this. There's some kind of production going on across the street. But thank you again, David Clippert, for the 747. What is this? It's not Moulin Rouge. Bouillon Republic. I have no idea what the Bouillon Republic is. Elder says, happy haircut, Johnny. Theory says, welcome to France, man. Let's see. Sue, I think a crazy person was talking to me. So we're just gonna point the camera this way for another minute. Herman Huang, $2. Do you prefer Paris or Amsterdam? Next city. Thank you, Herman Huang. So far, I prefer Paris, but still, Amsterdam was pretty awesome. I just wish I explored a little more of the Netherlands. When you go to a city like Amsterdam or Paris or New York or Toronto or Montreal for that matter, you're really kind of visiting a unique place, unlike the rest of the country, right? Like you want to see the US and you go to New York, you didn't really see the US, you saw New York. It's just so different from everything. And from everything I gather, Paris is no different than that. So there's like a massive square right there. We'll go walk through that. Bouillon Republic equals fabulous restaurant. Gaby, thank you. I thought it was like a play. But given all the people there lined up, it must be quite something. We are waiting for the street light to change. That guy's going for it. He's got a scooter in one hand, luggage in the other. That bus is going to Gare du Nord station. I'll be going there. My ticket out of this country is through there. This restaurant's called Indiana. Most of these cafes are open quite late. The one I went to last night was open till 2. Novell Koss celebrates 28 months of channel membership. Thank you, Novell Koss. All right, I think the stabilization of the camera might be struggling a little bit with the impending low light. I apologize for that. In Indiana, you're at a restaurant called Paris. So this is a station here. I don't know what station that is, but that only has line 5 on it. Oh wow, look at that lighting. Look at that. That is spectacular. Toronto Tech and Transit. Henry, $20. French treats. Mon ami. Mon ami? Thank you, Henry. And if you want to keep seeing Toronto while I am here, definitely tune in to Henry's channel. He does a great job live streaming around the city. This, I think, is photo worthy. Look at that. Marge says this is beautiful. Well, do you want to see something not beautiful? There's something not beautiful. Poor pigeon. But what a really neat public space this is. This isn't even like a famous square or anything. Paris Metro versus TTC. Oh man, that is not even impressive. The TTC might have better bus service. In fact, it probably does, but metro to metro, there is no comparison. We found where everyone is skateboarding. Hello, Brad Palmer. Thanks again, Toronto Tech and Transit. Henry. Where are the protests? You saw riots online. You know what? I should get a new thumbnail for this while we're here, right? This is going to look much better than the existing one I have. Yeah, much of the Paris Metro is similar to the Montreal Metro. You even have rubber-tired trains, but this one is just infinitely more extensive. Sorry guys, I'm going to put the camera down for a sec because I'm going to try to get a new thumbnail in. Hopefully you can see something. This is a place known for thieves and pickpockets, so hopefully no one... Whatever. I think I got a decent picture. Watch for gypsies. You know, I've heard all about like the pickpockets and the scammers. I'm a little disappointed. I haven't seen one game of 3-card money. No one has tried to snag my wallet or anything like that. One thing my friend gave me that's kind of cool, it's a little strap that hooks into your phone case and you can kind of keep your phone on your wrist. I have no idea what building this is, but it is beautiful. Theory says Paris is not safe. I think safe is a relative word. I don't feel unsafe here. Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing. What is this building? That is Caserne Verines. But it doesn't tell me what it is. Monumental military building built in 1854 by the architect de Grove and welcoming since 1947 the Republican Guard. That is from a guy in Google reviews. Look at that. Pretty awesome. And look over here, we have a Popeyes and a McDonald's. Are we still? John says it's very safe, but pickpocketing is very intense. Yeah, I don't think weapons or assaults are really much of an issue here, but theft is definitely an issue. Tell me you're a tourist restaurant without telling me. Look at this place, cafe, bar, restaurant, right in the middle of the square. This might be a better thumbnail for me. Let me see what I can do. Fishing for a new thumbnail midstream. Maybe this one will be a little better. There we go. Now the fun part. Hotel. So according to this, I actually want to walk in this direction here. All right, so we're going to go back up that way. Let's get out of this big square. You love how different fast food chains contract to different pop chains in different countries? Do you mean like how Subway in Canada is Pepsi, but in other places it's Coke? Oh shit, we've got rain. It is raining.
Okay. What's your run from?
So I'm going to start making my way back towards the hotel. It's raining, it's getting dark. I don't have a gimbal, so this thing is going to look really bad once it's dark. I think this is the direction I want to be going in. Joss Walkins, enjoy your stay in Europe. 5.99 euros. Thank you, Joss. Thank you so much. Thank you, Joss, for the contribution in the local currency. Contributing those euros. Thank you. All right, so there's a lot of big squares and traffic circles where traffic appears to be going in every which way and direction from. But I believe this is where I want to go. And if you saw my Instagram post today, I'm going to show you a place where I posted a picture from. Gary says, never gets dark in the city. Jeanette asking if there's a Dollarama. I have not seen any dollar stores. In fact, they don't really seem to have convenience or variety stores. Van Prix was a lot more like a supermarket. Next time I live stream, it'll be at an earlier hour. Johnny's stuck in the square forever. Squares and circles, how about triangles? Justice for all shapes, right? Novelcos. Uh-oh, looks like lightning and thunder coming soon. It does this all day here. This is just the forecast today. But there's a small store that's kind of like a convenience store just here on the left, Carrefour City. But yesterday, I ate at this place, the Toucan Cafe. My hotel check-in was at 3 p.m. and I got here a little earlier. So that's where I went. Well, that's where I had a charcuterie board. All right, this is too much. I've got to get the umbrella out, even though we are not far. Salazar 26. Here's a super chat to go towards a French IPA. Thank you, Salazar. You know what? That 276 might just net me. Sorry if the camera's bobbing all over the place. That 276 might just net me a happy hour IPA here. Half pints are not that expensive. Thank you for the support and the super chat. Sorry about that, but that is why the camera was bouncing all over the place. Do they use the euro or French franc currency? I just tap my phone and pay whatever it says, but for the most part, they use euros. But I went here today and had like a coffee, a cream coffee, and a half pint of an IPA, and it was like $6. And during happy hour, which is 4 p.m. till midnight, a pint of beer, a blonde, is €5, a left $6.50, a Goose Island IPA, €8 for a pint. Cocktails, €6, including a double martini. Hard to beat that. Ooh, it is raining. So I'm going to try to do a live stream around the Louvre. There's a lot of interesting streets and areas around there. I don't know if I'll do Champs-Elysees. I already did a video through there. That was the video I did today, the Arc de Triomphe in Champs-Elysees. I went to Place de Concorde. Yeah, I can't pronounce anything for shit. And right across the street is where I started this live stream. So it just went in a big circle, pretty much. Ooh, I think we're gonna get the light changed here. My hotel has this really funky elevator. It's like stepping in a phone booth. You have to open a door, and it's like, I can barely fit in there by myself. And yesterday, I got in it, and then this like much larger gentleman like got in with me, and it was very uncomfortable. He was only going up to the second floor. I was going up much higher than that. But at least I got to exhale once he got off. But I got to make a video of this elevator. It is nuts. But The rain is upon us. Crikey is doing French lingos on Duolingo right now. Look at this. Heavy, heavy rain. But on that note, guys, I'm gonna end the stream. I gotta head inside, change, and head back out. It's time to go get dinner. I'm gonna have some steak frites. And I want to thank everyone for tuning in. I want to thank our mods for their good work. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Hit the bell when you want to see my next video. I've got 2 videos from this vacation so far, and this would be the second live stream. But man, it is pouring right now. I want to thank everyone who sent super chats. You are fueling my hunger throughout this vacation. Damn, always join the end of these live streams. Yeah, sorry about that. I wanted a longer live stream, but this will have to do. Thank you guys so much. Stay safe, and I will premiere a video tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. EST. All right, I gotta get my ass inside. This is pouring. Yoink.